Hey guys, so I have three reviews that I'm going to do eventually. I have Assassination Classroom Season 2, which was phenomenal. I have Murder on the Orient Express, which was really good. And then I have this movie I just watched today, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side of Dimensions. I was like, you know what, I'm in a nostalgic mood. I figured I'd watch it. And the nostalgia really got to me. But I'm going to do those probably within like Monday through Friday. I just kind of wanted to like talk about this one thing. It kind of just hit me out of nowhere. What's up with everyone hating Justice League? Now, but before you comment, I get why people dislike it, but it's the same thing that happened with Batman v Superman. People loathed that movie. Like people hated that movie. Was it as good as it should have been? No. Was Justice League as good as it should have been? No, not in my opinion. But let's really like take it apart a little bit. Let's talk about the characters. Cyborg. He wasn't my favorite, but he did a decent job. The Flash, even though I like, I think Grant Gustin is his name, that guy from the show, and I'm biased towards him. I thought Ezra Miller did a decent job, but more importantly, I loved how they got his character, especially with his dad, right. Like I loved Flash season 1, and I'm telling you, if the Flash movie has Reverse Flash, I'm gonna go crazy. I Reverse Flash was one of my favorite villains, and just the fact that they showed the Flash's dad in prison because he supposedly killed his mom and all that. I really liked that. And then Aquaman, he did better than I thought he would. He doesn't look like Aquaman. He doesn't sound like Aquaman, but I kind of dug it. It was pretty neat. Now, out of the three characters, I have said already, none of them I thought were great. They were just pretty decent. And now let's talk about the other characters. Wonder Woman did phenomenal. Again, Ben Affleck. A lot of people love him. A lot of people hate him. Me personally, I'm on the love side. I loved Christian Bale, but I love Ben Affleck. He he's probably just as good, just in a different way. Like I love the Batman that's like, you know what? Let's just hurt some people. And that's him. He he kills it. Like he really does. And before I go any further, this is going to be this is going to have some spoilers, just to let you know. So, Man of Steel. I one of my favorite scenes from Justice League is when he has Batman and he's like, "Tell me, do you bleed?" That was freaking awesome. Like I laughed so hard. I and that was one of my favorite scenes in Batman v Superman just because how serious it was. And even though it wasn't as serious in this movie, it I don't know. I really like that, and him in general was pretty good. The only problem I have, and this is what I'm gonna have with probably every Superman, is he was too OP. Now he is too OP. That's nothing that the movie did wrong. It's just that's how he is. That's why I'm not a huge Superman fan. But that's just me. So the characters, half of them were decent, half of them did great, in my opinion. Now the plot. The the story was decent. The villain was okay, but I'm a Marvel fan, so I'm okay with like bad villains as long as everything else was all right. And in this movie, everything else was all right. Yeah, I loved how they brought Zeus in it. I loved how they brought Green Lantern in it, and I kind of like had fun with the movie. Now, is this The Dark Knight? No, I don't think it tried to be, though. I just think that this movie tried to. I think this is just a fun movie that people can just casually watch. Either, you want to watch it because you liked it again. I watched it for the second time in theaters. I liked it. Or you can just play it in the background at a party. I think it's one of those movies that you can either watch by yourself with friends. Either way, you'll have a fun time. Now, is it the top 5 of the year? No. Is it top 10 of the year? I haven't really done my list yet, but I honestly, it probably not. Maybe, but probably not. But that's not a big deal to me. I thought it was fun enough, and I understand that people don't like the movie, but I just don't understand how much hate it gets. So if you do understand how much hate it gets, like, yes, the CGI wasn't good. Yes, the plot could have been better, but I thought it was actually pretty decent. The characters maybe could have been better. The action, I thought the action was actually pretty good. So what I'm trying to say is, although it wasn't a great movie, I I think it's getting. I thought it got a bad rep before people even saw it, and I think most people that are saying they hated it are just jumping on the bandwagon. But for the people that just genuinely don't like it, comment below and let me know, why is it so terrible. Yes, I understand it's not the best, but why is it so terrible? And for the people that do like it, comment below and let me know why you do like it. So this is, like I said, I had Murder on the Orient Express, I had Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side of the Dimensions, I had Assassination Classroom Season 2, and I'm gonna do those, eventually. But I don't know why that question just hit me out of nowhere. So do you think it's just a DC thing? Do you think it's just a fan thing? Why why do you think there's so much hate on the movie? Comment below and let me know. And like always, I'll see you next time.